Hey there, geometry students and parents. Good morning. It's Coach Rankin. I am coming to you from the back porch this morning with my coffee. It's actually not morning anymore, but nonetheless, I still enjoy my coffee outside. It's a beautiful day. I wanted to talk to you about grades. Grades are going in for progress reports Monday at noon. That's when they're pulling them. I hope to be done with my grades for the progress reports tomorrow, right before the Texans start at about noon. So I wanted to talk to y'all about that, kind of give y'all a heads up. First of all, things have been crazy busy with all this new school stuff that we're doing. And so I really just wanted to reach out and communicate with you guys and make sure that we're all on the same page. So if you're watching this video, what I want you to know is my grades are going to go in tomorrow sometime, probably around noon, okay? And that's going to be the progress report grade that you receive. If you're an athlete, I should know because I'm a coach, but I'm a new coach, so forgive me. I'm not sure if that bears any importance on your eligibility or not. I'm sure your coach has told you if it does. I don't think that it does, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, so what I want to tell you is now's a really good time. That's why I'm sending this video out as kind of a reminder. Now's a really good time for you to hop on your Home Access Center and check your grades. All right. And if you get on there and you find some unsatisfactory grades, that's okay. Here's the procedure that I want you to follow now and always when you find an unsatisfactory grade in your Home Access Center. And it doesn't have to be at progress report time, and it doesn't have to be at report card time. It can be as soon as you hit submit and realize you're not happy with that grade. Okay. Most of my assessments that are on Schoology have 2 attempts. Okay. So you do it the first time. You need to make sure, and students listen to me because I know how y'all are. What you do is you do it the first time and you're like, oh, let me give that a second go real quick. And then you go do it a second time and you don't spend any time after the first time relearning, reteaching yourself. You got to go in and fill those holes. There's a reason you didn't get a 100 the first time. And so you need to go back and review your notes. The nice thing about Schoology is we have videos in every Schoology day for you to go back and watch the video, do some more practice, okay? When you're going through the first time, if you write down the problems, then you'll have that stuff written down for you when you go back to try to review, and you can fix your mistakes. Then that's when you want to go through and take the quiz or the assessment the second time, okay? Parents, if you're watching this and you're close to your kid and you can talk to them about this, this is a habit that I really focus on with them, is making sure that they do some, what we call it as intervention in between tries, so that they're making themselves better for the second try and not just giving it a second try without having educated themselves anymore, because they typically don't do better. And then we find ourselves in a situation where they're like, hey, Miss Rankin, can I get a third try? Well, what'd you do between the first and the second try to make yourself better? Nothing. Okay, well, then I'm not giving you a third try. So here's what I want to say. Here's the procedure. Like I said, now and always, okay? Give it the first try. If you don't do good, study, practice, ask questions, get better. Then take the second try. Then if on the second try you don't do better, I will grant a third try, but here's the caveat. You have got to ask for it. When you ask for it, before you ask for it, you need to have watched the video that's in that folder with that lesson, and I need you to take notes on it. So you're going to send me a message on Schoology. Let's say you did bad on the postulates assessment. You're going to send me a message in Schoology. You're going to title it Postulates Assessment, Postulates Assessment Retry Request, something like that. I talked with my kids about how to email a teacher. In that subject line, it's important to be detailed so we know what we're getting into. All right. And then when I open the message, and I need to do some more research, because you may have to email me this, because I'm not sure you can send an image in the Schoology messages. So email me or message me on Schoology, whichever way works, doesn't matter to me. I needed to see a picture of your notes that you took from watching that video. And then you need to say, Coach Rankin, can I please retake the postulates assessment for the third time? I'm going to go in on my end. I have to go in and reset it. Okay. So it takes some clicking for me. It takes me being at my computer. That's okay. I'm just letting you know why it doesn't happen instantaneously. You go in, you redo it. That's great. Now, here's another thing that I need you to understand. And parents, if you're sitting there with your kids, please talk to them about this. When you hit submit in Schoology, it doesn't automatically go into Home Access Center. Okay. So what has to happen is I have to go in and get my grades and put them in Home Access Center. And I don't do that every day. I wish I had time, but I don't. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow right before the Texans kick off. Okay. And so I'm probably going to start that at about 11:30, and it'll be done by noon. And so I'm telling you that now to say between now and 11 or 11:30 in the morning is when you need to hop on that computer or your phone or whatever and do some research, make sure your grade's where you want it. If it's not, figure out what you need to do to fix it and communicate with me. Now, I do want to add this little thing before I go. I know this video is getting long. If you look in Home Access Center, I try my best to name the grades the same thing they're named in Schoology. And I try my best to make sure that the date assigned in the Home Access Center is the same day that is the same folder that they're in Schoology. In other words, let's say, I don't remember what day we did postulates. Let's say we did postulates on September the 14th. If you go into Home Access Center, it's going to say postulates, and it's going to have an assigned date and a due date. Even if I'm not 100% accurate, they're going to be pretty close. So you go in there, say it says September 14th. You go click on September 14th. Postulates should be in there. If it's not, click on the 13th. If it's not on the 13th, click on the 15th. It's going to be within a 3-day window, usually, of, of that, what it says in Home Access Center. Also, you can go into Schoology and I think you can click something like My Grades or Gradebook or something, and you should be able to see a list of all the things that you turned in. And if you click on it, it should take you there. Then it should at least give you the date. We're all learning this stuff. It's all new. It's new to me too. I wish I could tell you right off the top of my head how to navigate through it, but I can't yet. I will get there. We're going to get better at this, all of us. Okay, we're just taking it one day at a time. That's why I'm talking to you guys. I really want to communicate and help you make sure that you have everything that you need to get the grade that you want. Okay, work hard for the grade that you want. So, message me. Let me know what's going on. I'm here to help. We're going to do better. We're going to get through this. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday.